O fato do Lucas matar 53 no seu jogo de estreia com transmissão é algo meio assustador, né? Não era pra ser algo normal, de fato. É um moleque muito acima da média.
Que isso, ele matou 53, morreu 23 e ele fez 1 minuto e 33 segundos de ponto.
Calma, rapaziada, já vamos fechar o vídeo, mas antes eu preciso mostrar pra vocês uma nova parceria do canal, que este vídeo tá sendo, claro, patrocinado pela ExitLag. Bom, rapaziada, vou estar trazendo pra vocês aqui o ExitLag, que pretende entregar também uma melhora de conexão, uma rede muito mais instável, uma perda de pacote muito menor, quase nula, e vai fazer com que seu jogo seja, a sua experiência no jogo, claro, vai ser muito mais divertido. Basicamente, o ExitLag, ele vai alterar o caminho que seus dados vão estar seguindo, buscando por rotas muito mais rápidas e com muito menos congestionamentos. Pro mobile, ele vai funcionar da forma que é bem parecida com o que a gente já conhece no PC, só que algumas adaptações, claro, para vir pro mobile, para facilitar e para ser perfeito do jeito que ele é pro PC. Bom, a ideia do ExitLag é, claro, reduzir o lag e ter uma melhor conexão, mas por favor, não acham que isso vai ser mágica. O ExitLag, ele não vai mudar seu ping de 80 para 10, tá? Mas só que ele vai conseguir estabilizar sua conexão muito melhor. Se você não mora no servidor mais próximo, por exemplo, nos melhores servidores do ProCod Mobile, que seria São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, coisas assim, ou para jogos eletrônicos no modo geral, sua conexão não vai ser 5 de ping, igual vocês veem na minha live. Não comprem achando que isso vai fazer milagre. Confiram primeiro qual provedora de internet de vocês, se vocês têm uma internet que consegue atender ao que vocês estão buscando. Então isso aí não vai fazer milagre, mas só que ainda assim vai conseguir ajudar muito melhor na sua perda de pacote, que caso você tenha, se você mora distante do servidor, deve ser gigantesca, então ele vai conseguir estreitar esses caminhos e fazer com que ela seja muito mais produtiva e muito melhor para você, e a sua experiência seja muito mais satisfatória. Ele vai deixar uma estabilidade na sua conexão muito melhor. Então se você joga com 80 na média ali, 80, mas só que seu ping fica variando para 100, fica caindo para 50, ele vai tentar encontrar o meio termo e vai tentar achar uma média para ficar algo confortável dentro da sua rota, dentro das suas condições. Não tentem achar que porque você joga fora do servidor de São Paulo, ou distante do servidor de São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, essas coisas, sua conexão vai ser de 5, 10, 20, 30 de ping, mas a forma que a ExitLag vai fazer vai ser com que ela estabilize, melhore, mas só que ela não faz milagre, então lembre-se disso. Ele vem me ajudando também, vem estabilizando minhas conexões. Tava tendo alguns tipos de problemas com a minha provedora em questão de variações de ping, alguns momentos de perda de pacote. O problema que tava mais incomodando era a parte da perda de pacote, que o ExitLag veio me salvando. Então, caso vocês queiram usar 3 dias grátis aí para fazerem um teste, o link vai estar aqui embaixo. Caso vocês queiram dar o upgrade e continuar utilizando por mais tempo, claro, tem as assinaturas, usando o cupom Lucaszin, façam o que o coração de vocês mandarem, que vocês se sentirem confortáveis a fazer. Mas lembrem-se, mais uma vez repetindo, é sempre bom enfatizar, o ExitLag não vai fazer milagre, mas ainda assim, a melhor opção para melhorar a qualidade e o desempenho e a sua experiência com perda de pacote, instabilidade, a conexão tá ruim, a sua rota tá ruim com o game, o ExitLag é a melhor opção, não tem dúvida, vá do ExitLag.
Tournament, and you got a lot of prize to actually make it to the group stage, but here you go, Alula, Al-Mahata, Al-Kadimahia, take off. The next station is takeoff, and Alula are set in to play in this matchup. And you know for sure, Lucaszin is going to be the high-profile player that you're gonna eye an out for here. Last year, it was FDX with the AR, if I'm not mistaken. So now they got Lucaszin and Jai as their AR duo. And man, if you tell me Jai is gonna have Lucaszin last year, I'm gonna lose my mind, because you have two of the most consistent AR players in your team right now. This is gonna be quite a delight for us here in Garena, as well as in the CDMs coming up ahead.
Yeah, most definitely. And by the way, though, bom dia a todos do Brasil. Aproveitem o show. So enjoy, guys, as we open things up here already. I mean, T1's about to close out here, Kylie. And so far, Alula, I mean, you got space skills already from the side of Lucaszin, wow. 4 for the side of Flo and Jai, and just play on Barrage. I mean, you talk about how scrappy Shenzhen was earlier with Elevate and Star Boys. Takeoff, hardpoint P1 is a totally different beast, and the fact that Alula is ready, able to scrape away 30 points says a lot in regards to how well they are able to get the finish in. But fortunately for Set of Cement Aether, though, they are able to get the backside control here for P2, but can they win the gunfight is this question.
I mean, most of the viewers are going to be thinking, how well would Lucaszin actually adapt it to a Garena team? And man, I feel like it's going to be a plug and play for him already. 11 kills in the first 67 seconds of the game. And yeah, this P2 definitely going to be a bit more better for Aether, as they got the spawns off the get-go, but Chloe with the double off the back, and Jai penetrates inside, and they are going to be successful in providing the backup to lay down those players inside.
Not bad, though. I mean, first initial 20 seconds or so off this P2, Savannah Aether showing some sense of lives, but as now the spawns are going to get flipped away, they got to play this one here from the front side, bottom ADM here, backside push, Aether finds one for himself, but the trade will be there for the set of FTX. Guy whips out the war machine as well as Globe as the equalizers to go through. Kimbo out, pushing through Alula. Good for the last 10 seconds as well. 7-8 are in the process, though. They have the option to go for the early rotation now down P3.
But they're still contesting this last few bits of points that you got here in this P2, which I love that they're not backing down away, because P3, the spawns are kind of messy, so it doesn't really matter if you have the early rotation or not. You're going to be able to surprise your opponent or your team anytime, anywhere in this hard point coming up ahead. It's still going to be quite a decent lead Alula has on this map. So right now, as Aether, just want to be able to put some more pressure inside of the point. It doesn't matter if you're not combining a lot of kills individually up against this 5-man of Alula. What matters is that you're playing more objective, which is currently what they're doing at the moment. So trying to apply that scenario up against a squad that is highly talented, that's one way for you to win and keep this game close.
67-38 here. Savannah Aether, though, from the back able to flip the spawns away. And my God, I mean, Savannah Aether definitely showing some sense of lives as Gian, 82, able to get us free here from the front side, able to push back some of the players here from the side of Alula, and they're only trailing by 17, cutting it down even more as they play for the scrap time.
I mean, P3 really came up big here. The operator skills find a value. And Aether, I mean, I was kind of thinking that this game would have been gone after that P2 hill from Alula, which was very promising, but it ain't over just yet. Predator missile for Lucaszin to try to set up his teammates on the early rotation onto P4. Tim has been playing a little bit slower than his usual, but his teammates have picked it up. Kane has got 19. They bring out the depth machine. Let's see if that is going to be able to find enough value to put away Alula in this P4. Fights are going to be messy inside.
Yeah, P4 ends off.
Lucaszin, again, being one of the top tier ARs, he is breaking it down.
Yeah, definitely. 65-60 now. Here we go. I mean, 85-60, and seeming like Alula here not getting the most definition, at least from the few respective hills previously. But here on this P4, a totally different story as Lucaszin fires a Predator missile. Good for 3 to his name. No pinches to be offered here by the players of Savannah Aether, and they are just getting mowed down by the players of Alula.
Yeah, 2 operators. That's 2 Predator missiles invested there by Ola Lucaszin just to put this team with a big margin moving on to P1. And again, you want to be able to cash it out here once again, Warden. Lucaszin doing a lot of load for you. 31 kills in the first 4 hills. Now it's time to pull away.
111-60 they go. I mean, if you are Savannah Aether here, what you do is what you were able to run down on the first deck of hardpoints. Get the P1 control here just a little bit, make the most out of that P2 and on that T3 as well. And so far, as we open things up here for the deck of hardpoints, you get to see the players of Alula. Lucaszin just choking the hill time as he wins the gunfight, but Tim able to get the shot down. Good for 1 elimination. Jai from the top side as well. Able to get 1. Massive reach here from the side of Alula, and they are definitely in control of the P1 once again.
Here we go. Lucaszin, 68 seconds on the time, which is, I believe, the more that we've seen him play, right? He's very good in terms of adapting to any team that he plays for anyway. Now, honestly, Aether, things are starting to slow down for them for a bit. P2 is going to be coming up on top, and now you're going to be needing to find a way to stop this ever-growing fire Alula has set into flames in this matchup now. It doesn't matter how strong you start, right? You want to be able to finish with a better result, and a better result means going up with the win. And at the moment, Alula is in the best place possible. Lucaszin, again, tearing them down apart. I can't recall how many times he's built up to a Predator missile already. This man is a walking sentry turret.
Yeah, I mean, this is a man that needs no introductions at all. 36 to his name already, setting the gap here, and as he whips out the death machine, he was able to find 1. Make it a double as Tim walks into it. Make it Kane as well, probably. Kills after kills to go. Left, right, back, front, center. Lucaszin, single-handedly for Alula, just pushing back the players with Savannah Aether.
Yeah, they are not wasting any time at all to pull away. Once they had that momentum, once they knew Aether's momentum is completely dried out, they're going to continue milking it more. It's already dried out. It's powder at this point. Alula will continue to bring up that lead. Moving on to P3, that's where they kind of struggle. So let's see what kind of adjustments they'll be doing to aid that play that they did earlier.
Third MVP run a few years back. Lucaszin doubles it down. 40 kills to his name, 29 on Jai. Now P3, A bit of a net factor here, though. First time around, we were able to see this massive turnaround there from Seja's Aether. As they open things up, though, this time around, spawns are not going to be favored to their way. So, first initial second, Aether, it comes through for their side, but Alula able to swarm it already. Top side, back side, name everything. All locked down by Alula.
Oh man, it's just looking pretty good now. Hades just trying to bring out that operator, still not finding any value out of it. And again, the swarm inside has looking incredibly more sustainable now. And Lucaszin, the walking 50-man machine, I mean, he's gonna reach 50 points at this point. And he's playing inside the hill. He wants to go objective time, and he doesn't miss when it is time to go in for kill. Man, he is hungry as ever. This Brazilian goat, man, I don't know what to say. How many times he's got himself a Predator missile? If I can recall it, five or six? 6 or 7?
6, 7, they go.
One more.
34.
One more.
72. Make it 8. That machine's out. Spear control this mid lane. Pushing through now here. Spawns are flipped. He's in the middle in no man's land, and he's just getting kills after kills. Hardpoint opens up. Alula in control. Sevan Aether once again trying to hit it down from the backside this time around, but Lucaszin is there. 51 to his name. But hey, no. 5-bit of protection here from set of Aether. 45 seconds still left to be fought for, but only 7 is needed here for set of Alula, but Aether is not backing down.
Oh, they're fighting. But Chai's gonna bring up the war machine that's gonna clear out the defense. Inside, Supreme, Sublime from Divine. That is Alula with the massive performance on that takeoff map. Coming off of a 51 kill performance from Lucaszin. You know, a lot of people are watching all over the world. A high profile player from Brazil. In fact, the #1 player in Brazil. Shifting, moving to the Philippines to play for Alula. Just to have a better chance to play high quality Call of Duty Mobile, Warden. And that says a lot, right? You're flying into a new country, a different of your own, and to be able to out-frag everybody else speaks a lot of what this man can do. The talent is insane. Lucaszin, the MVP of that map #1.
But please don't stay the night. Don't try to change my mind. Baby, please don't stay the night.